Hi, Mark Savage here with Savage on Wheels. We're driving the new Nissan Pathfinder Platinum, which is the top of the line. It'll be pricey, we'll let you know that right now. But they've restyled it some, got us a fresher looking front end on it. Supposedly they're making it look a little tougher for off-roading. I mean, I don't know. I still think SUV, family vehicle. What they've done though is they give you a two-tone, which two-tone seems to be popular right now. We've got gray and black here, black roof, and they have the kind of a slanted column in here, which is what the old Pathfinders used to have. Big wheels, big tires. We got a little chrome on the side. That's nice. And of course, the power hatch. What I do like about this in particular, there's not a ton of room. It's like groceries behind the seat. What I like is that there's a lot of storage room underneath. So you can get a good amount underneath there. And no power here, but you know, this isn't hard to punch the button, flip it forward, and we got a third row seat. In theory, you could seat 8 if we had
munchkins.
If we had the bench seat in there, we could seat 7 here, but we could each seat 8 in this if you get it with the bench seat in the middle. All right, so third row seat here. Obviously, it's not going to be for giant people. I'm not a giant person, so here, I'll tell you what, we got a one-touch button behind the seat. You hit that, oh baby, it jumps forward on you. That's nice, so you can at least crawl in here. And I can definitely get in. Oh, wait a minute, fold up the headrest, or I bang my brains out back here. And that's as far back as I want that seat to go, Paul, because otherwise I don't have any foot room. Okay, if I latch this seat down as all the way back, I've got about 6 inches. My knees barely fit back here. You know, that's nice if you're a 6-year-old.
We're very good friends.
And it does slide forward, and you can position it forward. So if you're going to have a couple of people in the back seat, they're going to have to request that the people in row 2 do not put their seat all the way back. Whew. Hey, we got a sport utility, and sport means flat bottom wheel,
Your
right?
favorite wheel.
Actually, Nissan does a lot of the flat bottom wheels. I really like those. Anyway, this is the Platinum Edition. What that gets you is, some of the things it gets you is it gets you a bigger display area here. Really nice 12-inch or so there. I think this is a 10-inch or so screen. Very easy to use. I can program my channels in. I know this is unusual, Paul. Look at this. We got all sorts of things. We can punch the button. We can put them in there. That's really nice. I already showed you all the thousands of off-roading things that we can do here. But it's a real nice luxury interior. You got two-tone leather here. It's, you know, got two-tone leather in the back seat there, and just a lot of nice features. Got the giant sunroof overhead, and you know, again, it's the luxury interior you would expect on a premium level SUV. So I think of SUVs mostly these days as being family cars. I don't see people taking them off-road all that much. I don't know, maybe you do. Maybe you go out in the woods. Anyway, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different notches here, or dials, so we can dial this baby in. Let's see what we're on here. I can go snow, mud rut, sand. We'll probably do mud rut while we're out here today. We got auto, of course, eco, sport, oh yeah, and tow. Tow makes sense because you may want to tow in your truck or your trailer with this. So here we're going to go back to, let's go back to mud rut, Paul, and then we're going to take this off-road a little bit and just see how it rolls. All right, here we go through the mud and the muck. We've had some cattails and so forth here. That's always fun and exciting. And it has been doing nothing but raining here in the Milwaukee area. So this is a great test to see if you could get a little bit off-road here where it's muddy and mucky. And here's where we got our good big cattails down here, buddy. I'm gonna give this a little bit wider berth, and then we'll go back through the, we got a big mud puddle here, watch out. Okay, so we just took it off-road a little bit. It made it through just fine. It's a very mushy day out here, a lot of wet. Now we're on the kind of the back country road, and they're going to head back out onto a regular road here. Plenty of power. This has got 284 horsepower. It's a 3.5 liter V6, so it's got plenty of power, good towing ability, and you know, good for if you're going to go off-roading. This is going to be fine. you're going to be cruising the highway, I think we're getting like 20 to 25 miles per gallon. Right now it tells me I've been getting like 22 and a half. That's pretty good, considering it's a big SUV that we could have 8 people in.
Maybe.
Well, several small ones.
Yes.
Very small ones.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, and you know, I think this is certainly a very capable family-type vehicle to take out on the highway, take the people, your family, you know, on a boating trip or towing your camper behind it and so forth. And it's got good power. We'll show you. We can pick up the pace a little bit here. Yeah, and you know, it handles like a big SUV. Not great, not horrible. And one thing I've noticed, and Paul and I both were saying, is the ride is stiff. I mean, it's, you know, there's a firm ride, and then there's what I would call a stiff ride, and that's when you hit like all the little creases and stuff in the pavement.
Every one of them.
Every one of them you feel. Now, is this as bad as what was the Bronco that we had? That was just,
Bronco.
The Bronco was so tough. It's not that tough. But I guess when I'm thinking of a family vehicle, something that's, you know, you're going to have anywhere from 4 to 6 people probably in, maybe taking a trip.
Grandma and Grandpa?
Grandma and Grandpa. Grandma and Grandpa don't want to be in the back. I know that. Nonetheless, I expect a little bit smoother ride, so I'm a little bit surprised by that. A couple other things Platinum adds is the heads-up display, which I know is always hard to see for us here. Wireless charger, which is always good to have. Semi-aniline leather, which is pretty nice leather, as Paul and I were just saying. This is a pretty nice interior on this. ProPilot Assist comes with this, with the steering assist, the adaptive cruise control. And I like the adaptive cruise control. The only problem being here is when you engage the cruise control, it's the autonomous or semi-autonomous driving system. So it's kind of pushing you back and forth in the lane and holding you there. I'd like to be able to just turn that off when I'm on the highway, but still have cruise control. Some other goodies here: the Bose Premium sound system with 13 speakers, 2 woofers, woohoo! And then, of course, it has a roomier interior this time around than the previous model had, and we still got the all-wheel drive, which of course we would need here in Wisconsin. That's only $1,900 extra. So, Pathfinder, another nice family vehicle, SUV. You could get 8 in here. 7's probably more normal, and the last row is going to be for short people. About $35,000 gets you a rear-wheel drive version. There's only 4 trim levels, which is a lot of the car makers go with a lot more than that. This is the Platinum, so this is the top with all-wheel drive, which is $1,900 extra. This one's about 50 grand, almost 51 when you add a couple of goodies on it. Not a whole lot. So a pretty wide range. Rear-wheel drive if you don't live in Wisconsin, maybe. 4-wheel drive for most of us in the northern tier of states. And again, nice big family vehicle.